What's up, y'all? So, y'all, remember last week we made this wreath base? This is the Jordan method. It's right here on the YouTube channel. We do 10-inch poofs of 21-inch mesh on the inner ring, 30-inch ruffles on the outer ring, and then 18-inch ruffles in the poof with the poofs on the inner ring. So I really want to add this in there, but I want to bring in more red and some more black. Okay, so the way I'm going to do that is I have some mesh that's just left over. So there are a total of 18 ties. And we did add the ruffles in there, but I don't want to take out those ruffles and reuse them on another project. I'm just going to add some more ruffles to bring in that color. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to bring in 15-inch ruffles of this red and white and this black and white mesh. So I cut these at 15 inches. Okay, so just taking those ruffles that I made, they're 15 inches. They kind of just want to naturally curl up on themselves. And I'm going to choose one of my ties, untie it, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to add that black and white and the red ones. So we did do the Jordan method on the base to begin with. It's not in this video, but there is a video of it here on the YouTube page. So just making me a little ruffle. But this is our wreath base now. We've got all of our red and our black mesh tied in. Next, I want to add in our ribbons. And I'm going to need 6 of each ribbon. 6 of each 2.5-inch ribbon and 6 of each 1.5-inch ribbon. And I'm using 13-inch ribbon tails. That's my go-to number for my ribbon tails. That's the length I use religiously. And now we're going to just dovetail our ribbons. Like I said, just dovetailing those, folding them in half. Cut towards the sunshine. And there's our dovetail. Now I kind of just group up my ribbons together the way I want them to be inside that wreath. Okay. So bringing back our base and just finding my middle of my 13 inches, scrunching it up in the middle, untwisting that tie. Now I'm going to spread out those ribbon tails. So that's why I like doing something like this, how they have them all in a little pile, because it's kind of like a grab and go. Just grab it, and as you're going, you're putting the ribbons in the right spot that it needs to go into. Make sure and spread out my ribbon tails so I can see all the patterns. Okay, so that's our wreath. Y'all look at all of our ribbon tails that we've added in. Okay, so I want to put my sign on here. Y'all, I'm out of mounting squares, so I did have to use my metal hole punch, and I did get this at Deco Exchange. So I just chose a part right in the middle. I didn't choose one of the white polka dots. I chose where the body of the ladybug is black, because I did have black pipe cleaner. So I was like, that's going to work out better so you're not really able to see it. And it does have a sawtooth hanger on the back, so I'm already utilizing that with one pipe cleaner. Running my pipe cleaner. I like to go through the mesh and just attach it to my work wreath form. So we've added in our ladybug. Normally, in most instances on my wreaths, I always put a bow in the right hand corner, and I really kind of want a big bow this time. So I want to make a 7-inch tail, and then we're going to do a 9-inch loop, pinch and twist, 9-inch loop, pinch and twist. Gonna make the 7-inch tail, and then next we're gonna start going up in numbers. So we did 9-inch loops here. Now we're gonna go to 10-inch. Pinch and twist. 10-inch, pinch and twist. Make me ribbon tail. Okay. So 10-inch loop. Pinch and twist. Y'all, it's really important that you always want to pinch and twist that, because look, there's a definite ugly side and there's a definite pretty side. You always want your pretty side shown. You don't want your ugly side shown. Think of the ugly side of your ribbon like your underwear. You don't want your underwear showing. Okay. And now we're going to go up to 11 inches. Pinch and twist. 11 inches. Pinch and twist. Just making me a tail. And this is going to be another 11-inch as well. So coming in 11 inches. Pinch and twist. 11 inches. Pinch and twist. Okay, so another tail. And now, so we went 9, 10, 11. This one needs to be 12 inches. Our last and final set of loops needs to be 12 inches. Pinch and twist. Pinch and twist. Now on this ribbon, y'all, this is like a one-directional ribbon. What I want to do is I'm going to cut that tail off just a little bit closer, and then I want to cut me another tail, and that way I can come back up right behind it, and now my tail is pointing the right direction. I don't want that tail to have some upside down ladybugs. Get a pipe cleaner before I cinch that completely closed. Just manipulating my ribbon tails and my loops, making sure they're all going in the right direction that I need them to go in. Sometimes it takes a little bit of working with it, but we got it. So y'all, that's what our bow should kind of look like before we cut all of our dovetails and our ribbons. Okay. And now I'm going to find my spot where to add this in, and I want it right here where this tie is. So I'm just twisting that in to my wire frame, dovetail our ribbons. So there is our bow right here. So next I want to add in just a little bit of florals and greenery. So making sure that I'm fluffing out my floral stem, getting the most out of it. I'm going to add a whole bunch of life and some texture to this wreath. And what I like to do is take my whole stem and I'm going to bend that bottom part just like that, kind of in an L shape, and I'm going to come back through under that bow. So I want it to look like my florals are coming out from behind the bow. And I'm just going to attach it using my ribbon, my wreath ties that are on the wreath frame already, just tying that in. Okay. So we need to do another one coming up right under him. And now I'm just, once again, just bending that just a little bit, not too much, but to go right under that bow. Yeah, look how pretty our wreath looks with just that addition of those florals. I love adding florals in like this because like when the wind blows, they move, add some life to your wreath.